My name is Endeavour, and this is Almost 10 to the sky. And last time we upgraded our mystical agriculture setup and started growing the wood seeds, and the plan today was to upgrade the tree farming even further and set up another tree farm. But if we have a look at the all the mod stars and try and craft 18 of them, the big issue last time was hardly any oak logs, and we needed a lot more of them. But as you can see, we now have 873,000 with only 11,000 remaining to craft. So I am very nearly there. I've been in this well quite a lot and letting it run. And I've also put down a couple of growth accelerators, so the ones immediately next to this are growing a lot quicker. So if I'd put some more of those down, I'd have got them even quicker. But I'm not that bothered because we're actually nearly there. So the other thing that is a big issue is the iron and the gold. So if we have a look at this as well, the iron is actually getting there now. We're at 7.6 million, only 352,000 to go. But with the gold, we're 721,000 blocks short to do the 18 stars. So that's not good. So what I've done to try and help that along a little bit is I've set up 4 new beehives with 5 gold bees inside. And these are all maxed out bees. And to get these, you just need to breed together a crystalline bee and a mason bee. You get the mason bee in the overworld from a stone nest, and the crystalline bee you get in the nether with a quartz nest. So I just grabbed some of those with a nest, got those bred up, maxed them out, and I've got them put in here with gold blocks, and they are now producing gold. And in here as well, I've also got the productivity omega, so we do get tons of blocks out of this when they do produce it. And if we just come through into, where is it, into here, I've also upgraded this setup as well, because it was very slow and it couldn't keep up with everything. It looks like it's struggling, but it's really not. So what I've done here is I've put 3 speedier upgrades in these and also a productivity beta, because that's all I could afford is the beta for all of these. But we've got everything exported into there now, and I've got tons of gold coming in. So I do need to process it a little bit faster, but that's because I'm waiting for the iron to finish. And I've also upgraded the ore processing as well. So I just had this little bit down here before, and it's very slow getting through everything. It could barely keep up with the iron before, but I've had it running through both of these now, and it's working better. So what I've discovered is the purifying factory can actually produce more than these things can handle. So we've got 2 crushing factories here, and you can see it hasn't maxed out 2, but it's definitely got more than 1 could handle. And it's the same for the crushing factory as well. The enriching factory, you need 2 of them to handle everything. So that is producing the gold pretty quickly now, but it's still going to be a very long time. So I may need to come up with something else for the gold as well, but we'll get in there. So the other thing I've done, if we come across to the starter house, I've also upgraded this as well. So one of the things I've done is I've changed the mesh that's sitting in the gravel for a gold one, because with this there's a 10% chance of the gold ore chunk, but also a chance of getting the raw gold as well. So that, I think, as far as sieving goes, that is the best way of doing it. Although I should probably do it with the crushed deep slate as well, shouldn't I? But anyway, we've got efficiency 5 and fortune 5 on there as well, so the gold is coming in pretty quick. And I've also solved another problem that's been annoying me for ages as well. With these chunks, these were all ending up in my system, and I was having to craft a lot of them manually because they were taking out of here faster than the compacting upgrade could craft them into blocks. So what I've done is set up this and put a filter on just the things that I want to import. So this obviously took a while to do because I need to grab everything and put them all in here, but now it won't take in these chunks and it'll wait till they're fully crafted and then import the full blocks. So that's another annoyance ticked off. I also had a problem with seeds last time as well. I had like 400,000 of them, but what I've done is I've set up this drive here, and it's just a 1k storage cell with a destruction overflow in there, so this will only ever have 8,000 seeds in it, and anything else will just get destroyed. So I've done a little bit of building as well, but mainly just building the landscape over. I've extended this path down, and I've also built out a little bit of land here, and I was going to put another tree farm here, but as I said, don't really need to do that. Didn't do anything else with the stone, but then I've also started expanding this around here as well. So I've got all this land down here, and it's all just there, but it'll probably get swapped out for stone eventually, and then I'm thinking I'm going to continue the river all the way this way, and there will be a waterfall somewhere, I just haven't figured out where yet. So that moves us on to what we're going to do today, and as you can see by this fire here, we are going to be getting into occultism and trying to get the empty soul gem. So we do need to set up a couple of rituals for this, and I'm not jumping ahead with this, but the problem is when we look at this recipe in here, we can have a look at it and we can visualize it. But if we do this and right click it somewhere, there's no way of getting rid of it unless you have this book. So I had to do the first couple of steps so I could turn this off. I will go through all that again so we can see what we're doing, but where we're going to do this is down in this little cave down here. So I'm going to do all this from scratch, and then we can get this going. So to get started, in Occultism, what we need is the Demon Dream Fruit. And we get the seeds for this just by breaking grass. If you just bone meal some grass and break it, you will eventually get this. So what we need to do is take our Demon Dream Fruit, and I just need one of them, add a flint and steel, and then we can just throw this on the ground and set it on fire, and I'll turn it into the Spirit Fire. Now we can throw a lot of things into this. If we have a look at the Spirit Fire, all right, click on there, it shows everything we get from it. So this is where I got the taboo book from, and this is what we're going to use to create the rituals. I also need to do it to get the chalk, which we're going to need to set up the rituals as well. The oak sapling as well, that is for the wood that we need to get. Now, I'm not sure if we need to get that, but we'll have a look. We probably will, actually. We need to do the purified ink, that's for the rituals as well. And to get the Dictionary of Spirits, you just need to craft the Demon's Dream Seeds with a book, and that gives you this guidebook. But it's very handy. It's not just a guidebook, it will also show you how to do all these rituals as well. So there's two that we need to do. One of them is for the Empty Soul Gem, and this is quite a big one. But to do that, we also need to get the Fragile Empty Soul Gem, and this is much simpler. So we just need an iron ingot, an egg, and any glass block, and we need to do this book as well. But if we just visualize where this is going to go, we can put this down here, I think. And if we right click that there, we can now scroll away from that, and we can now just look at everything to see what we need. So we need purple chalk and white chalk. We need candles, and you don't need to use the fancy candles, you can just use any normal Minecraft candles. And then we need a golden ritual ball in the middle. We will need to put some other balls down as well, so we can put those items in it, but let's just work on these basics first. So with the ritual ball, if we have a look at the recipe for that, golden ritual ball, we need firstly to make a sacrificial ball, and you do that with other stone. And to get other stone, if we look at the Spirit Fire again, we just need to throw andesite into there, and that'll give us other stone. So we'll just do a load of this. So let's just get a couple of stacks and throw that in there, and that'll give us the other stone. And we'll just do that with those as well. And should we do the... oh, here, let's do the saplings as well. Just do the oak one like that. So we now have the oak sapling. So with these, we can make the sacrificial balls. We'll do a few of them, because I think these are the ones they put down. So let's do that. And I'm going to turn one of these into a golden ritual ball. So let's take that, and that's the first bit of this done. So if you look at the top, that says now 1 of 37, so we just need to do the rest. So, candles. I already have a few there, so let's take those. And we can just put these down. As I say, it can just be any candle. You don't need to use the occultism ones, you just use the normal ones. Let's do that. Now, the chalk is the next bit, and this is the bit that gets a bit complicated. So, firstly, if we look at white chalk, what we need to do is throw impure white chalk into the Spirit Fire, and that'll give us this. So, to craft impure white chalk, you need burnt other stone and other world ashes. I thought this was the occultism trees, but you might actually be able to do that with any logs. So let's just get some logs. I'm not going to use oak because those are precious. Let's just do that. No, I didn't wear it. So maybe it does need to be the other world trees. So let's do that. And then do I need to do the other world goggles? That'd be handy, wouldn't it? So let's get those. Infused lenses. Oh god, that's a bit scarier than I remember. That's definitely different. Now with this, if you grow these trees, to be able to chop it down, I believe you need to eat a demon fruit first. That's how it always used to work. So let's grab some of these. Now, if I grow this, so we'll do it wrong first to see how you don't do it. So if we grow this tree, that just looks like a normal oak log, but I did grow it from the occultism oak sapling. So if I just chop this down, I'm going to get normal oak and normal oak sapling as well, which is not what we want. So if I plant another one of those and I eat a demon fruit, you can see I have a spectral sight, I think it's called. So now when we look at these logs, these are otherworld logs. So if we chop those down, we now have those. And that's why I was trying to craft the glasses, so you don't have to eat the demon's fruit, you can just see this instead. But that is another ritual on its own, so we're not going to do that. So I'll just do a few of these. Let's, well, no, I'm busy. Leave me alone. So I'll just grow these, and then if I eat the demon's fruit, I can now chop down all those. And you leave me alone. Right, so how many I've got there? 25. Alright, let's go give that a go, see how many we can get all that. So what do we get? Right, so from that, we got 3 of the otherworld ashes. Now, with the other stone, where did I put that? I need to take this and smelt it, and then smelt it again, and that's going to give us the burnt other stone, isn't it? So if we put the other stone into there, that's give us burnt other stone. Is that what I wanted? Yeah, that's right. So with that, we can craft the impure white chalk. Now, I'm not 100% sure how many of these I need. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do just one. So if we throw the impure white chalk into there, we get white chalk. So now where the white chalk marks are, we can just start right clicking on there. As you see, it does have a durability, but it's not going down much, is it? So we're definitely going to be alright for this one, and hopefully for the other one as well. So let's do that. And then finally, we just need to do the purple chalk around the edge, and then just put the sacrificial balls in, and then we should be good to go. So, purple chalk. And it's going to be a very similar thing. So the impure one first. We need an impure white chalk, but we have to do a new one. Crushed endstone. So that means we need to do the crusher spirit to be able to do that as well. So yeah, another step there, which I always forget about this. Let's just do the white chalk first. So I need 3 more of these. So let's grab that. We'll turn this into a purple chalk. So we need obsidian dust and crushed endstone. So we need to do the crusher spirit, don't we? So let's have a look at that. Right, so for this, we're going to need to do another circle, I believe. This one. So let's put this one down. This should be fairly straightforward. I'm going to need to leave some room though, because I've got a bigger one to do over there. So let's just put this one here. So let's put these candles down here. And another golden ritual ball. And then if I grab my white chalk, we can just mark all these. And that is it for this one, nice and simple. And that should be it. So that one is now complete. So to do this, we need a book and binding folio, and then just these 4 ingots. So iron, gold, copper, and silver. And we'll put these in a sacrificial bowl. So we've already crafted those, which are here. So you just need to put these somewhere around this. Some people just put them along the edge, so it's easier to automate. But as I'm not doing any automation, I'm just going to put them inside like this. And if we just get those ingots, can't remember what it was now. Gold, so copper, gold. Was it? I think it was silver, wasn't it? And iron. So then we just put these into here. Gold and 1 iron in there. So now we just need to do the book of binding folio. And for this, we need the taboo book, which we've already done. And we need to get an awakened feather and purified ink. And with these, it's just nice and simple. You just take a feather into the spirit fire, and also a black dye into the spirit fire. I'll do a few of these because I probably need them. Although I don't think the stack. Let's just get 10 of those. Let's see what happens here because my inventory is a right mess now. Alright, they do stack, that's good. And then I'll throw those in there. Right. Book of Binding Folio, that's what we need. So with that, we'll take that with the Dictionary of Spirits, and I'll turn it into a bound one. And then we just need to put this on here, and that is now starting the ritual. So you'll see a few particles, but what you're really looking for is the things in the sacrificial bowls to start disappearing. And, you know, it's working. Now, we've got the particles here, so it's working. So while we're waiting for that to finish, I can get some endstone, because that's what I'm going to need here. And one more. And there we go. So I think if I just throw that in, it'll eventually crush that and throw it back at me. Oh, I don't know if I can just throw in the whole lot. Yeah, I can throw in the whole stack and it'll just give me that, hopefully. So while we're waiting for that, we can do the obsidian dust. Just get a bit of that. So you're doing that. Let's turn my magnet on so I can grab it. And with this, I can get some purple, impure purple chalk. So let's do that. Throw that into the spirit fire, and we now have the purple chalk. So what we need to do now is if I take my... Oh, does that use up the dictionary of spirits? That's annoying, isn't it? No, it's there. So again, let's do this one. Put that there. So now we can put the purple chalk down. And there we go. That's that one done. So to do this, let's get the simple one. We just need iron, glass, and an egg, and another book of binding folio. So let's do it the other way around this time. So firstly, we need a taboo book. So we just need to get a book. Throw those in there. Turn that into that. And then we can craft those together. Give us the bound version. And then we just need to get the things that we need. So let's get an egg. And some glass. And then just... was it 3 sacrificial balls on here, wasn't it? So let's go 1, 2, 3. And glass. Egg. And iron. And then the bound book in the center. So we are going to need to do this multiple times because we need 18 of the soul gems, but we need to do 18 of the fragile soul gems. So yeah, I'm probably going to have to grind away at this for a bit, but I will just do one of them for now, and then we can get the full ritual done, and then I can do the grindy bit of getting all of them done. So we can automate this. We can use modular routers on this, but I'm just going to do it like this. So there we go. That is our first fragile empty soul gem. So if we look at the occult ritual for the empty soul gem, we can now put this one down, and this one, as you can see, is much bigger, a little bit more involved. So we've already got the white chalk and the purple chalk. We do need some skeleton skulls. I think they're just normal skeleton skulls, which I think I've got. I hope I have. Yeah, I've got 49,000 of those, so that's not a problem. Got the candles, got the white chalk, got the purple chalk, but the other one we need to do is lime chalk. So that, again, is pretty similar, as long as it doesn't take anything crazy to craft. Oh, what's this? Right, so we need to do another white chalk, that's alright. Emerald dust, that should just be crushing emeralds, that's alright. And research fragment dust. Oh, so this is another ritual. Oh, please tell me this is the same one. And bottle of enchanting. Right, so it's the same one as this, that's okay. So let's get that. Turn that into that. Now, do I have any balls of enchanting? Oh, not many though. Right, gonna need to sort that out. So one, two, and emerald dust. I don't have a pattern set over this, do I? Okay, let's go do that. So if we just put emeralds into a crusher, that'll give us our emerald dust. So now if we put that one on there, and that there, that's done the research fragment dust, and I just need one more emerald dust, I think. And I need to do another white chalk die, so let's get that done as well. Oh yeah, I need to do the wood again. So let's get the impure white chalk. You still doing it? Right, I suppose while we're waiting for that, we can do the rest of this, can't we? So let's take these two chalks. Actually, have I got the... do these skulls as well? Or is that with the skeleton skull? I can't actually tell. No, it's not, is it? Okay, so then purple chalk. Oh, is that a different chalk as well? Light grey chalk, right? So that's another one I need to do. No. Oh, that's really annoying, that. Right, purple chalk done. So we can do the white chalk. And I've already done that. Yeah, so purple and white done. So I need to do light grey chalk as well. That, hopefully that's simple. What's that? So silver dust, iron dust, and crushed calcite. So I need to do that with the crusher spirit, which is fine because we've already got that guy up and running. So if I give him calcite, he's not going to do it until he's done all the endstone, is he? Well, that's annoying. How much? Oh, he's done 6. Right, I think I need to leave these to do the thing, don't they? So I need to get that calcite. What else can I do? I suppose I can put the candles down, but that's pretty much it now until I can get the rest of this stuff. Yeah. What's that? White chalk there. Yep. Okay. Need to wait for him to do it, and then we can get on with it. I really shouldn't have given him a stack. Never mind. All over this. Actually, can I craft this now? Right, I can do the lime chalk. Yes, got that. So I'll put this into the spirit fire. If I can do it without missing. There we go. So now we can do these. And it's just the... you go it. And it's just a light grey chalk. Can't believe I didn't see that, but I suppose that's what I get for doing it on stone. There we go. Right. Let's wait for him to do his thing, and we can get on with it. Right, so the stone is now all done, and I've got the crushed calcite. But while I was waiting for that, I've done something else, and I've been to the nether and got a data model for a zombified piglin. And this is going to greatly help with my gold issues. So with this, if we have a look, we can turn that into a zombified piglin prediction, and each one of those gets turned into 8 gold ingots. So that is going to massively help. So if we have a look at the star now, we can see how far behind we are. But the good thing is all the wood is now done. So all I'm waiting for really is gold. I'm nearly there with the iron as well, 27,000 iron ingots. That'll be there in no time. And yeah, the gold is going to take a little bit longer. But once this model gets up to the top level, that should go a lot quicker. And once all the iron is processed, which I'm hoping it is very soon. How are we doing for iron? Yeah, so I've got another 113,000. So once that's gone, the gold will go into this one as well. And I should maybe upgrade this setup a bit more and maybe have a few more of these. But it's going alright. And as you can see here, I've got everything I need to turn this fragile empty soul gem into the empty soul gem. So let's get back over there and we'll see what else I've done. And I appear to have lighting issues as well. What are you doing? You can't damage me. Yes, so I've done a little bit of decorating. As you can see, it's not perfect yet, but I've just tried to make it look a little bit more cave-like. There's loads of straight lines before, so I've smoothed that out a bit, put a few caves in, and we've got all these packed mud on the floor, textured it a little bit with mushroom blocks and a load of coarse dirt on the edge, and then just stuck a load of leaves down, and I think that's looking a lot better. I did have the spirit fire on here originally, so I've moved a few of those around just in case I need them for anything, but I don't think I do at the minute. So what we can do now is craft up the grey chalk, unless I've already done it. I feel like I've already done it. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Light grey chalk. Let's just remind ourselves that was a crushed calcite, silver dust, and iron dust with an impure white chalk, and that's given us the grey one. So I just said I don't need the spirit fire, but I do. I need it for this die, so let's throw that in there, and that'll give us the grey one. Right, hopefully I can finish this off, because I'm at 71 of 85 at the minute. I don't think there's that many spots for the grey chalk, so let's see what happens. Yeah, 79. So there's another 6 things to do, but I can't see what else I'm supposed to put down. I don't understand. What have I missed? Right, that was annoying. I've had to put this down again, but it turns out I haven't done the white chalk. So let's do the rest of these. And there we go. That is now complete. So we can put everything that we've got here into there, and we should be good to go. So we can put all the chalk away now. And then we'll put all these down. And it doesn't matter which order you put these in. And then we need 4 soul sand. And then finally the fragile empty soul gem. Doesn't look like that though, does it? Oh no, I've done it the wrong way around. Right. So take that one out of there. We actually need 3 soul sand, and this one goes in here, and then we need to put the book of binding in the middle, don't we? Obviously. So for this one, we need the purple one, which is the genie. So let's get that. Craft that with the dictionary of spirits. And then if we stick that in there, that'll start the ritual, and we'll get particles, so that means we've done it right. So this will obviously take a little bit longer, unless, can I speed this up with the time in a ball? I'm not sure if I can, but let's give it a go. Actually, it seems to be working, doesn't it? Well, let's just do that all the way. There we go. So we now have our empty soul gem. Nice. So with this, I don't believe I can use it yet, because I need a couple of things. Yeah, I need these from Draconic Evolution die, which I definitely need to get into, but to do these, I need the Chaos Fragments, so we need to kill the Chaos Guardian. So that is definitely very good progress. So I think that is pretty much it for Occultism now. I just need to basically do another 17 of these, which is going to be fun, isn't it? Because I need to do this one first over here, and then once I've got 17 of those, well, actually I can like have them going at the same time. But yeah, I basically just need to crack on and get this done now. So I'm going to do a little bit more decorating as well, but I do actually quite like the look of this. I'll probably do a little bit of texturing in the walls, but I think the main thing is really I just need to crack on and get this done, don't I? So we'll leave this one here, and I'll get the rest of these done between episodes, and next time I'm planning on doing the time crystals, which should be fun. So if you have enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.